My name's Maria and welcome to the In Celebration of Our Mothers video presentation. So, what am I going to present to you today now? Basically, we're going to look at the history of Mothering Sunday, and secondly, what do people currently do on Mothering Sunday, and lastly, our 2014 Celebration of Our Mothers nomination winner. So that's going to be exciting, I hope. So first, with regards to Mothering Sunday, people returned to the church where they were either baptised or the church where they attended when they were young, which meant that it united families on this Mothering Sunday. You know, you'd go to church, the church would be fuller then. I mean, my experience, I used to go to church with my mum, and I noticed the church was packed, and all the small children, they had to go up individually, like you was going up to get some bread, and collect your daffodil after the priest had blessed you, and then return to your mother and present your mother with a daffodil. And I'm saying a lot of aren't I? I'm just trying to remember back. I remember presenting my mum with a daffodil and the smile that came on her face, and I was like really proud that I actually went to church, got a daffodil, and was able to give it to my mum. And then the next generation, it was my turn, you know, so I took my children to church, and it was always the youngest child at that particular time would go up, get blessed, and come back and present me with a daffodil. And it was only until then that I realised what my mother felt, you know, being proud that her child is presenting her with something in church. Moving on, still talking about Mothering Sunday though, you know, they had a tradition to, all the young girls, stroke daughters back in the day when they weren't living at home with their families, they were given the day off, and during that time they baked a seminal cake. Now this seminal cake, because it was baked in Lent, and you know you're supposed to fast in Lent, so you couldn't be too glamorous with the food, but on this occasion you was allowed to bake a cake that had fruit in, and it would either have 11 balls or 12 balls. If it was 11 balls, that was just the disciples, and if it was 12, the 12th one represented Jesus Christ. So we have an example here of the Easter seminal cake stroke Mothering Sunday seminal cake. So this one has 11, so this one's just representing the disciples. I never knew about the seminal cake until I sort of looked it up, but you learn something new in life, don't you? What else? So what else do people do? So people present cards to their mothers, grandmothers, stepmothers, a mothering figure anyway, and or gifts. Sometimes there's food involved, or you can have spa treatments. Children, next time Mothering Sunday comes around, present me with some tokens to go to the spa. Thank you. Anyway, that's just a hint. But yeah, again, I remember back in my school days, when I was very young that was, I used to make a card. It was in our art classes. We'd have to make a Mother's Day card, and we'd present this to our mothers in our school assembly. Now, where we used to live before, it was like spot the black person. So my mum really didn't like going to my school because people would stare at us, and we had to cope with a lot of that. But so she never used to come to my school assembly, so I knew I was just going to make her a card and present it to her when I got home. But on this day, the teachers still said, right, you still have to go up with your cards. And my mum was in the assembly, and boy, I was so proud. I thought, my God, my mum is actually here. She made the effort. And she had a little smile on her face, as she normally did. And but I think I felt really proud then, because I felt honoured that my mum came to my school assembly. And I knew it was a lot for her, because people would stare at us. And yeah, so that was a great moment. And I still save all my Mother's Day cards for my children, whether they've made it by hand or they bought it in the shop. So what's next? Ooh, can I just say that for this video presentation, decided to present my viewers, so you can come to my house for afternoon tea. We have our special, in celebration of our mother's cake here. Hope you can see this. Now, I had a dream that I needed to put a single red rose in the middle of the cake, and I jumped out of my sleep that morning and I said to myself, oh, I must tell the lady to put a single red rose in the middle of the cake. It was like it was really important and I had to do it. And I take my dreams very seriously because I'm one of those people that have dreams that mean something. And all I can think of at this moment is that this single red rose represents all the mothers that have passed on to another life that was connected to me. Like my mother, my sister, my aunties, my cousins. So the single red rose, ladies, it's for you. God bless you all. If you've got another dream premonition and you think I might be wrong, let me know. You can email me. Okay. We're on to our nominations now, moving swiftly on. I would like to nominate a mother of 2 children, the In Celebration of Our Mothers prize for 2014. Now, her prizes will be, we have a cup here with a mug because she does like her tea and coffee and drinking chocolate. Box of chocolates here. Perfume, so she smells nice when she's out with her children. We have a key holder there and this pen that keeps falling down. A wine glass because this mother likes to drink wine constantly. And we have here this photo frame where she can put a photo of herself and her children. This is the young mother in question. And this is me and my mum here. So the reasons why I'm nominating this young lady, well, mother, is because she studied for 3 years, really hard in her degree. Now, at the time she took her studies, she just had 1 child. And, you know, working mothers, mothers that study full-time, we all know how hard that can be. And then she got pregnant, so obviously she had to deal with the pregnancy and her young child. And then studying on top of this as well, you know, attending lectures, doing the research for those modules. And then, you know, giving birth to her 2nd child, dealing with all of that. And she passed her degree. And I'm so proud of her. She doesn't know this, though. Yeah, so I'm proud that she's got her degree. And she's, you know, worked at it. She's worked at it really well. And as a bonus, we're going to go to Stratford Theatre Royal to watch Jamaica 14. You can Google that if you're interested. And it's got Goldie. He's the lead player. Or should I say actor, sorry, because we're not playing football. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. Yeah, so if you want to join us, look it up on the Google, as I said. Check out the website. Yeah, the young mum, she's a bit shy to come on camera, and this is why I've got her photo, because she won't come on the show. So, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Take care of yourself and each other. Goodbye.